Hey guys, what's up? How's everyone doing? I got a topic I want to talk to you guys about. This is kind of similar to grind my gears and stuff. Is Lorde saving the music business? And to give you your answer, I believe yes. You know, most of these great artists are singing about crap, drinking, and drugs and sex. You know, yes, I should be ashamed of myself. I do listen to some of those types of songs like, you know, like Nicki Minaj or Lady Gaga or Robin Thicke or, you know, but that's just not the point. I think Lorde is saving the music business because she's singing songs of what happens in real life and not what happens in their real reality. And don't get me wrong, some of you guys probably getting sick of the song Royals, but you guys, have you guys listened to the song Tennis Court? It's a good song. Seriously, it's a great song. Yes, the video is probably low quality. It's just her just standing there, pale face, and saying, yeah. It's like, but she's also telling you a video doesn't have to be great. You know, you can do a low budget video and it doesn't even have to be great. She's just standing up for what she believes in. She's not taking anything back. She even has spoke her mind, like saying David Guerrero is gross or stuff about Selena Gomez and stuff. I just watched an episode of Teens Reacting. God damn it, I am in belief of those teenagers. They know. Basically, the song Royals. Basically, it's not about royals or... Have you guys ever seen the video? Look it up. I might put it in my description. I don't know. It depends how long I do it, but... I probably will put it in the description just to be a nice guy. But seriously, Lorde is saving the music business. Yes, her video is royals. It's not about royal and fame and stuff, you know. It's about an everyday's life. Is that he's just thinking. It seems like the guy, he's like boxing, I don't know, in the house. He's like thinking just there, you know. He's just living the ordinary teenage life about teenage issues, and you gotta live that fantasy. You gotta live that dream and stuff, you know? Not about that dream. No, we started from here and then we end to blah, 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 blah. No, fucking Christ, dude. I'm not saying the music's bad now these days, but sad part is the music's not great now these days. You know, I'm a big 90s person. And no offense, I don't care what anyone says. 90s in the early 2000s were the great music. And sad part is, music kind of died for me probably back in like 2007. Music died to me when Justin Bieber arrived. And that's when most of the music started going to sex and drugs and all that. It's like, but that's my opinion. But music died a lot earlier than that. And a lot of people said that the music died probably like after the 70s or the 60s. Because the 90s still had songs about sex and drugs. But that was just the rappers. That was like Snoop Dogg and shit. And when they sung songs about that, they did it in the right way. They don't do it like now these days when people sing things about that. They do it in the right way. They tell a story about it. Like Tupac and all that. They tell a story about their issues with those types of decisions. Those people, they don't tell a story. They just give a message to teenagers and say, oh, look at me in my beard. Who wants to see my titties? It's like, no. No one wants to see those things. It's like, you might say that the 90s did it too, but they did it the right way. When they sung songs about bad language and stuff. They did it the right way. Yes, it caused a lot of controversy and a lot of gunshots and people killing each other. But seriously, they did it the right way. I'm just saying, they did it really good. And that was a good thing. One of my YouTubers, Not1999, I'm going to probably put him in the description. I'm going to give him his YouTube name down there. It's like, I don't know. But he's one of my most favorite YouTubers that talks about this stuff. And he speaks the truth about today's cartoons and the past cartoons and the music and all this. And god damn it, he speaks the truth. And if he has listened to Lorde, he would be saying that she's saving the music business. And the reason why I say Lorde saving the music business, because she sings songs that no one fucking sings anymore. No one freaking sings. You know, I'm surprised I'm doing this video because I'm really tired from working to 9 to 3. I showed it was 9 to 2:45, but seriously, I had to make this video because sad part is, I believe Lorde can save the music business. And by the way, there's a lot of great singers out there that are trying to save the music business. You know, he's also trying to save the music business. Lorde might be saving the single person music business, like someone who sings solo, like Nicki Minaj or Drake and all those other guys. But Imagine Dragons is saving the rock band music. You don't hear a lot of great rock bands and tour music. And I'm not saying that music's all great. There's nothing wrong with that music. It's still great. But you don't see many rock bands being on the radio that much anymore. You don't. And the reason why I'm saying Imagine Dragons is saving it, because they're bringing bands back to the radio, basically. It's like Fall Out Boy's like returning. It's like all these well, they probably returned right after Imagine Dragons like arrived. I think Fall Out Boy returned like a year ago, before Imagine Dragons even arrived. But seriously, there's still some bands that are still trying to stay in, because, no offense, we don't got many rock bands on the radio as much anymore. We got more rappers and more singers and more solo people than we do got rock bands, alternative music, and grunge and all this. But we need all that music back. We need the Killers back. We need all this. Yes, so I believe there's still some great people. They're still saving the music business. And as for me, the music basically died after the early 2000s. But my best decade will always be the 90s. And no music of today will never compete with the 90s or the early 2000s. But there's still some good music now these days. Like Imagine Dragons would fit in the 90s. Lorde would fit with the 90s, early 2000s. All those people would fit in the 90s. The ones who are actually saving the music business. And I'm speaking the truth. Yes, I do have a couple of friends that will turn up the music and talk about, like turn up the music and hear that music. Yo, motherfucker, and hear the N-word like so many times. Like, seriously, no one wants to hear that shit. Yeah, I hear it a lot in GTA, but it's not my favorite music. I listen to it because my friends make me listen to it. So basically, not giving out names, but my friends make me listen to it, because, tell you the truth, they have control of the radio. But seriously, that's not my type of music. You know? Yes, I still listen to them. I don't listen to the hardcore rap singers like Chris Brown and Drake and all those other guys. Or Nicki Minaj as much. No, I've only liked a couple of songs. Not many, no. But I do have to be true. If I did listen to Robin Thicke or Miley Cyrus, I don't know why I should kill myself for that. But no, JK. But I do listen to some of that type of music. It's good music, but it's not great. It's not saving the music video. It's killing it. It's still killing it. The music did die. The music died a long ass time ago. But the dying is still happening. We need to bring the music back to life. So people like Lorde are going to bring the music back to life and bring singers that are singing about lyrics. Start talking about sex. Start talking about drugs. Start talking about who's going to get all the money from 50 Cent and basically go like that. Start talking about, I got money in my hose now, bitches, you know what. Start talking about that shit. And start bringing about music about our lives. Because no offense, us teenagers and us young adults, which I mean like 20, which I'm a young adult. I'm not a teenager anymore, but I'm almost 21 years old. But people like me, we don't live the great life. You might think, oh, they're going to steal something or something like that. They're going to party all night. No, we don't really do that. The music thinks that we do that. No. Well, if you say you're in college and stuff, people give me your opinions. I'm just saying, as Lorde saved the music business. She's great. She's awesome. You guys should check her out. And I know a lot of you guys are getting sick of the song Royals. Gotta live that fantasy. Yes, you're getting sick of it. But the reason why they're playing it so much is probably because They want teenagers that actually are doing the stuff like Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown and friggin' Drake and all those other singers doing all those things. Or Miley Cyrus. That song is just a way to smacking those kids the fuck up and get on with their lives. And I'm not talking about young kids. I'm talking about teenagers and shit. Same thing goes for One Direction. Even though I do like some of their songs. You're singing songs about getting it on with a girl sometimes. If you don't listen to the One Direction lyrics, you have to listen to the lyrics. Because I can figure out things that people, like, a lot of girls don't really hear this in One Direction music. But if you hear some of their songs, they're basically just saying is that they want to bang you or something like that. Basically, you don't hear their lyrics. You don't. It's not. Tell you the truth, it's not real love. Did you hear? Let's get some tonight. Let's get some. You know what get some is? It's like, it's like, come on. Get some is just another way of saying I'm gonna get lucky tonight. You gotta listen to the lyrics. You gotta listen to Justin Bieber's lyrics. You gotta listen to Nicki Minaj's lyrics. Because tell you the truth, they brainwash you, and you don't even know it. These are all bad singers sing about these songs. Even though I do listen to One Direction, I don't really fuck Justin Bieber. I don't even listen to him. Screw him. But tell you the truth, I know good music, and the greatest music is Lorde and Imagine Dragons now these days, and the 90s. So yeah, this YouTube video is basically going to be about Lorde. Lorde's going to kick the living shit out of all these other singers now these days, and basically saying is that, and she's speaking her mind, God's sakes, she doesn't seem to care. But you know, all those singers are going to be like, well, Lorde said this to me, and I don't really like it. She should get out of my music business, because tell you the truth, I do my music for the fans. Yeah, right, fucking you do. You're just doing it for the money, for your mansion. You just lie on television to make people bring. You're just brainwashing them. Oh, you One Direction, Nicki Minaj, you're just brainwashing them. You're brainwashing them. Drake, you're brainwashing them. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's another big problem. Lil Wayne's the reason. And I'm so sick and tired of girls saying, oh, Nicki Minaj is such a great role model. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? She's a role model? God sakes. Some girl said that when I was on a bus one day. She said that on the bus. Like, probably this is like two years ago. She said this on the bus that Nicki Minaj is a good role model. And she's my role model. I'm like, no. No, they just wanted me to snap my neck because I can't live in this music world anymore. But seriously, I'm not going to. Because I'm going to save the music. You're going to save the music. Lorde's going to save the music. We're going to freaking save the fucking music. So people, please like this video. For God's sakes. Just save the music. Don't save those little role models. And Lil Wayne, if anyone thinks you're a Lil Wayne, if anyone thinks that Lil Wayne's a role model, that's your choice. I'm not saying you guys should stop being role models, but you guys should just think for a second why they're your role models, and just change your mind. You're a good person, but I think you're making the bad choice. If you choose them as your role model, that's good. I'm not going to stop you. It's your own life. But you got to think, because you're setting up an example for the future music. And God, we can't have that. And I'm so glad that Lorde is #1 on the 100 Billboard charts. That's your life, guys. If you guys think they're role models, oh well. But basically, it's your life. You guys got to think a little bit what you're talking as a role model. Because sad part is, I think Lorde would be a better role model right now. Even Ariana Grande. I know. She probably still has some party and some cute, but she basically sings music that basically kids might like. You know, she's another good example. But seriously, you got to think who is a good role model in music. Because if you don't, you're basically killing the music for the future. I'm just saying. So this has been another Bronina, Christopher Slonina. If you guys probably think the snap in the neck was kind of controversial, but seriously, I'm just proving an example. It's just killing me. But I'm so glad I got a job at Kmart and stuff, and everyone probably has heard about that. But seriously, if the music doesn't go second, then I'm gonna die at an old age unhappy. Because, tell you the truth, if I'm like 90 years old and I still hear the words bitch and sex, God, I'm gonna be like, music. I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry. Music's not making me happy. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Just turn it off. I'm just gonna be like, everyone turn off the radios. I know they try. I don't want to listen to music anymore, even if it's good or good. I don't know. Music is just. I want music to be great before I die in old age. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not gonna die in old age. Everyone dies at an old age. I'm not gonna die at old age, wondering why music's still the same way. So we can still save it. Thank you, Lord, for standing up, even though you're 16. But sad part is, I think a younger teenager needs to save it. Not an older adult. Sorry. Like 27 years old. So this has been Christine's Burning Broadcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace. Lord, save the music.